You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports 2 supporters, we're going to talk about Mac Jones, the New England Patriots, the disastrous weekend that was against the Cowboys, and Bill Belichick. Now, for full disclosure, two things. Number one, I was a big fan of Mac Jones coming out, watched every snap he took in college. I thought Mac Jones was the second-best quarterback coming out in that draft behind Trevor Lawrence. So far, I'm right, but it's turning into a disaster in New England. Now, I've been very critical of some of the decisions that Bill Belichick's made. I also have been a person that has felt like that Bill Belichick should be able to write his own ticket out of town because he's got 6 rings. However, I almost think this loss, and don't worry, guys, we'll get to Tom Brady because Tom Brady reacted to the loss. And like a lot of us, I sat down, I'm going to be real. I thought the Patriots were going to give the Cowboys hell. I did. And it was ugly. It was, in my opinion, the worst defeat the Patriots have had since Tom Brady's era ended. And it makes me wonder if we're in a scenario, if in today's NFL, if you just have to have an offensive mind as your head coach. That just makes me wonder, either that or you've got to have a badass offensive coordinator, okay? And look, all the setbacks aside with Josh McDaniels, he was a very damn good offensive coordinator, no doubt about that, okay? And Bill O'Brien is running that offense. I get that. But it just seems there's certain things that come with being a good offensive coach, like the ability to recognize offensive talent. And when you go in and you look at guys that I compare to Mac Jones, that I think are comparable as to what Mac Jones is going to be, okay? Guys like Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo, Geno Smith, guys of that ilk, guys in that 10 to 20 range of NFL quarterback, when you start pulling up depth charts, it is pretty damn embarrassing for the New England Patriots. And we're going to dig into that because this team, simply put, it's like they don't care that they drafted a quarterback, or Belichick doesn't, and he still believes Tom Brady is under center playing quarterback. I'm just going to put anybody out there, and Tommy will make them into something. Well, Mac Jones is not Tom Brady. Nobody is Tom Brady. Never mind the weapons that Tua Tagovailoa has. And look, guys, I think if you put Mac Jones in Miami, he's going to show his ass in the way that Tua is. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Joe Burrow has T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. You get my point. It's not even fair in today's NFL to ask him to do what he's having to do. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk. I mean, it's just weird how Belichick can't recognize talent at the wide receiver position. And when he does, Pop Douglas, he doesn't want to play him. So it's crazy. Let's get to Tom Brady and his reaction to what happened the other day involving the Patriots, and then we'll dive into this a little more. So let's play this. Tom Brady had a what the F moment, just like I did. And, here we go.
I just watch. It's a hard thing because you just want to pull your hair out and go, what the is going on here? If you're part of a loss, you don't care about anyone else's losses. You just care about your loss. If you win, you look around and go, all right, who else lost? Football is a tough sport. It's brutally tough. And again, I was in it. I had a very big impact on every single game. I have zero impact on any games. I didn't have that perspective even when I was playing. This is a totally new life I'm living right now too. 32 years of playing, and now first time I'm on the outside looking in. I just watch. It's a hard thing because you just want to pull your hair out and go, what the is going on here?
Yeah. I mean, what the bleep is going on here? All right, I had this team winning 10 games. I did. I thought there was a chance. I thought Bill O'Brien would do something for this team. Now, you've got a guy that really and truly is, at least on a Patriot scale, a legend. In Matthew Slater, he has come out. He's made some comments to Nesson about the loss and about Mac Jones being benched. Now Belichick denied that it was a benching for poor performance. And look, everybody's other great white hype, Bailey Zappi, he didn't look any good either. Okay, let's be real. He looked really bad as well. So he didn't come in and start burning it down either once Jones got benched. So Bill Belichick denied benching Jones for poor performance and said the 25-year-old would not lose his starting job. Jones was appropriately hard on himself after the game, saying he is letting his team down. The longest tenured member of that team hopes that disappointment doesn't linger. Longtime special teams captain Matthew Slater shared a message for New England's embattled signal caller after the latest humbling defeat. Quote, "Hit the reset," Slater told Nesson. "Hit the reset, move forward. You've got to flush it, bury the ball, move forward, screw it. You can't let this define who you are, and you've got to move forward." Those words don't just apply to Jones, who was far from the Patriots' biggest problem in the previous 3 games. That's for everybody. It's not just him. It's the entire football team. We've got to flush this one, and we've got to get ready. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got 13 games left. If we feel sorry for ourselves, it's going to be a long season. Look, I mean, just being real, okay? Just being real, they've got a chance to turn this around, okay? They do, but I don't know how they do it. I don't, because of the lack of firepower on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, this is PFF, and I do have a membership over there, and I pulled it up. This is wide receivers in the league. You have to go all the way down to Devontae Parker, who I mean, New England extended this guy. He was a cast-off of the Dolphins for a reason. Juju Smith-Schuster was let go by the Steelers for a reason, and then let go by the Chiefs for a reason. Juju is not a number 1 receiver, and I think for a while it looked like he might be, but it's clear Juju he was never a great separator, and he's not fast, guys. He's not a fast receiver. He's a Juju in his prime, in my opinion, on those Steelers teams. He was a number 2, okay? Now he may be a 4 or a 5. But this is New England's depth chart. Devontae Parker, Juju, Kendrick Bourne. I like Kendrick Bourne. I liked him when he was with the Niners. Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki. I don't hate that at tight end. I don't. But Kayshon Boutte, Demario Douglas, of course, Pop. Now, why Pop's not elevated, I don't know. And yeah, I like Stevenson. I like Ezekiel Elliott, but they're not casting fear into anybody. Never mind that putrid offensive line. So I wanted to be fair here, so I brought up, and by the way, in case you're wondering, Mac Jones is the 26th rated quarterback in the league. By the way, 25th is Joe Burrow right now. We know Joe has been hurt, and he's not looked good. But just to give you an idea of what some of these other quarterbacks are working with, Josh Jacobs, running back. Devontae Adams, wide receiver, top 5 wide receiver in the league. Jacoby Myers, who should still be on this team, really and truly. That was Mac Jones's boy. They let him go for Juju. Bad move. Hunter Renfrow. You think Mac wouldn't love a water bug like Hunter Renfrow on this team? I mean, that's the Raiders. The Saints. Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave, Michael Thomas. I mean, it's not even, and they're underperforming. Vikings. Their backup running back is Cam Akers. Justin Jefferson, top 5 wide receiver. Some would argue the best wide receiver in football. KJ Osborne, Jordan Addison, a guy that's going to be a guy they drafted in the first round, and arguably a top 3 to 4 tight end in the league in TJ Hawkinson. Niners, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Jawan Jennings would be a number 2 on the Patriots right now. He's the Niners' number 3 wide receiver. They don't even throw him the ball that much. Ronnie Bell is going to be somebody. George Kittle, a top 3 tight end in the league. Probably the number 2 tight end behind Travis Kelce. The best fullback in the league, Kyle Juszczyk, and an all-world best left tackle in the league, Trent Williams. Guys, you're getting my point now with Mac Jones. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it works in New England for Mac Jones. And his career may have been ruined. All right, a guy that I do believe could have been an NFL quarterback, but not with Bill Belichick still running this team like Tom Brady is the quarterback and not willing to spend up, not willing to. I mean, you had the option of getting DeAndre Hopkins, but you underbid him because you thought he should just take less because it's the Patriots. Tom is still not the quarterback. Guys aren't going to be willing to do that. And by the way, he's not fast. He's got great hands. And no doubt he would look good and be a clear-cut 1 on the Patriots team. But the point is, what is Mac Jones supposed to do with this team exactly? He's not got a offensive guru-minded coach like a Kyle Shanahan or a Sean McVay, or the offensive coordinator in Detroit that's showing his ass, or Andy Reid, or Shane Steichen. Who's going to be one of those offensive guys in Indianapolis. He doesn't have that. He's got Bill O'Brien, and I like Bill O'Brien, but Bill O'Brien has no weapons to work with either. I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but I don't think this works out for Bill. And I don't know that he makes it to Shula, which is probably going to, at least with this team. If he's let go, some NFL team is going to hire Bill Belichick. Great. But he better already have the personnel. I mean, hell, the Ravens went out this offseason. Odell drafted Zay Flowers, somebody that everybody thought the Patriots were going to draft. No. Mark Andrews, an all-world tight end. No. I mean, this team just does not have any weapons on it at all. I mean, Mac Jones is being asked to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. And it's the weapons are not there. The offensive innovation is not there. You're seeing some of this, by the way, in Pittsburgh right now with Tomlin and Canada and Kenny Pickett, who may end up having his career ruined. The only difference is at least he's got George Pickens, and Pickett and Pickens together have shown their ass at times and flashed. This Patriots team does not have a good offensive line and has no real offensive firepower at all. And you're playing in a division where Josh Allen is paired up with Stephon Diggs, top 5 wide receiver in the league, and Tua, never mind. He's got every offensive weapon and Mike McDaniels calling plays. Mac Jones has no chance. And his career is probably screwed because of it. I don't know. Maybe that makes me an apologist, but I'm also a realist in this day and time. You gotta have weapons. Plain and simple, and have an eye for drafting said weapons. Tell me what you think, guys. Tom Brady losing his mind. Don't blame him. I was too. I could have thrown shit at the TV the other day. I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. I mean, just every player's running in quicksand. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.